High in the Ural Mountains of Russia, a chilling tale unfolds. It's 1959. A group of experienced hikers vanishes. Weeks later, their bodies are found scattered across the snowy slopes. Their tent is cut open from the inside as if they fled in terror. Something terrible happened on that mountain, something that remains unexplained to this day. This is the story of the famous Dyatlov Pass incident. The incident has captivated the world for decades. Theories abound, ranging from natural disasters to military experiments and even encounters with the unknown. But the truth remains elusive, buried beneath layers of snow, speculation, and official secrecy. This is a story of adventure turned to tragedy, a mystery that continues to haunt and intrigue us. Join us as we delve into the heart of the Dyatlov Pass incident, exploring the evidence, examining the theories, and searching for answers in the frozen wilderness. The group, 9 young hikers in total, were students and graduates from the Ural Polytechnic Institute. They were a close-knit group, bound by their shared passion for adventure and the great outdoors. Each member had a unique story, a reason for joining this challenging expedition. They were experienced adventurers, eager to test themselves against the harsh beauty of the Ural Mountains. The Ural Mountains, with their rugged terrain and unpredictable weather, were both a challenge and a draw for these young explorers. Led by Igor Dyatlov, a charismatic and skilled mountaineer, the group set out in January 1959. Dyatlov was not just a leader but a mentor and friend to many in the group. Their goal to reach Otorten Mountain, a challenging peak deep within the Ural Range. The group was determined to conquer it, driven by a sense of adventure and the thrill of achieving something extraordinary. There was Yuri Doroshenko, a jokester who loved to play his mandolin. His music and humor were a source of joy and relief for the group. Zenaida Kolmogorova was known for her kindness. She was the heart of the group, always ready to lend a helping hand or offer words of encouragement. Lyudmila Dubinina, the only woman in the group, was a talented photographer. Her photographs were not just memories but a testament to their adventure. Little did they know, their adventure would take a tragic turn, forever etching their names into the annals of history. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most haunting and enigmatic events in the history of mountaineering. Days turned into weeks, and the once vibrant hope of the hikers' safe return began to wane. The hikers' families grew increasingly concerned, their anxiety palpable as they gathered, waiting for any news. Search parties were quickly organized, scouring the desolate landscape for any sign of the missing group. Then, a breakthrough. The hikers' tent was discovered on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl, later renamed Dead Mountain. The tent was damaged, ripped open from the inside as if in a desperate escape. The hikers' belongings, including food and supplies, were left behind, making their abandonment puzzling. Footprints in the snow, some barefoot, led away from the tent, disappearing into the darkness. As the search continued, a memorial was set up for the hikers, a place for families and friends to gather and hope for answers. Scattered bodies, unraveling the puzzle. As days turned into weeks, the search continued. The relentless efforts of the search teams, braving the harsh and unforgiving conditions, were a testament to their determination. They combed through the vast snowy expanse, hoping to find any sign of the missing hikers. Then, one by one, the bodies of the hikers began to emerge from the snow. Each discovery brought a mix of relief and dread as the reality of the tragedy began to unfold. Some were found close to the tent, others hundreds of meters away, scattered across the mountainside. The varying locations of the bodies added to the perplexity of the situation, raising more questions than answers. The circumstances of their deaths were baffling, defying easy explanation. The search team, seasoned in their field, found themselves at a loss, unable to piece together the sequence of events that led to this tragedy. The first 5 bodies, discovered in various states of undress, showed signs of hypothermia. It was as if they had been caught off guard by the brutal cold, forced to abandon their tent in a desperate bid for survival. It seemed as if they had succumbed to the elements after fleeing their tent. The scene painted a picture of panic and chaos, with the hikers making a frantic attempt to escape an unknown threat. But the remaining bodies, found weeks later, presented even stranger clues. These discoveries only deepened the mystery as the new evidence contradicted the initial theories. Some had severe internal injuries, including fractured skulls and broken ribs, yet there were no external wounds. This anomaly puzzled the investigators as it suggested a forceful impact without any visible trauma. One victim was even missing their tongue. This gruesome detail added a sinister layer to the already chilling mystery, leaving investigators and families alike in shock. The strange positions of the bodies, some huddled together as if for warmth, others lying alone beneath the snow, only deepened the mystery. The eerie tableau suggested a desperate struggle for survival, yet the exact nature of the threat remained elusive. What had happened to these young adventurers in their final moments? The question haunted everyone involved, as they tried to piece together the final hours of the hikers' lives. The question echoed through the minds of investigators and families alike. The search for answers became a quest for closure, as they sought to understand the tragic fate that had befallen these young adventurers. The mystery of their deaths remained unsolved, a haunting puzzle that continued to captivate and confound all who encountered it. Unexplained injuries. What really happened? The autopsies painted a grim picture. While some hikers clearly died from hypothermia, the injuries found on others were perplexing. The force required to inflict such trauma was significant, yet there were no signs of struggle, no evidence of an animal attack, and no indication that another human had been present. The missing tongue of one victim remained a particularly disturbing detail. Was it the result of animal scavenging post-mortem, or did it suggest a more sinister cause? Theories about secret weapons tests, radioactive contamination, and even attacks by mysterious creatures began to circulate. The authorities, however, remained tight-lipped, fueling further speculation and intrigue. The lack of definitive answers only added to the family's grief and frustration. They deserved to know what had happened to their loved ones. The world watched and waited, hoping for a solution to the enigma of Dyatlov Pass.